as the crowd continues to file in. We get set to bring you another exciting game. Thanks for joining us. Well, we've had quite a year so far with some incredible individual performances, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the Broncos square off against the Ravens. Al Michaels and John Madden here to broadcast this one, brought to you by EA Sports, the company that defines football.
One thing that can turn an average defense into a great one is the guys up front. When you have someone like this who consistently puts pressure on the quarterback, it allows the rest of the defense to drop back in coverage and not have to blitz or pressure as much. And when you can do that, offenses have a tough time getting things done.
The Ravens' ground game should be a big factor in the outcome of this one. Now, we've talked about the defense that they'll face, and in order to keep them guessing, this offense will look to mix it up with screens and counters. This will force the defense to tone down their aggressiveness and not overplay anything. It should make for a very interesting matchup.
Wow, those guys got to be careful not to get all tired out doing that. You got to save some of that intensity and energy for the game.
The teams have taken the field. We're ready for the kickoff. Let's go to the field. Number 4 will be kicking off.
Number 29.
Nice distance. From the 6-yard line. The offense is heading out onto the field for their first drive of the game. The Broncos will be without one of their receivers for this game. His back is what is injured, and it's going to keep him out for a few weeks. Lewis, the lone back, going to the air on first down. Receives the handoff. Good job plugging up the holes on that play.
That's why they pick up all those old defensive linemen. Who do this kind of thing. They don't even look at players in the combine for defensive tackle unless they weigh 300 pounds or more, because they know if you can't clog up the line of scrimmage, you'll free the linebackers to make those plays.
Catch the ball, man. Set. Get in there, line.
Blitz is coming. Pickup of about 6 on the draw play.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Get in there. Hit him low.
Quarterback back in the shotgun. Man in motion.
On the 29-yard line.
You got him.
Closing in. Gets the pass off. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get.
The ball is right at midfield.
Set. Stay up.
Hand off to the tailback. 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. Drops back, stepping up with the pass. A good effort, but he was out of bounds.
If you get the ball to the receiver, he's usually going to make the catch. There's not much he can do if he has to catch the ball out of bounds, though.
Third and 5. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bust his grill. You got him. You got him. Set.
Taylor goes in motion.
Cowboy. Here goes the heat. Tiger out.
Gets rid of it. With the adjustment, he has it.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
First and 10. Ball on the 31-yard line.
We'll see. We got nothing.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Snake eyes. Ain't got nothing.
Tucks it away. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. They line up in the I formation.
Set.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete. 3rd down upcoming after that incomplete pass. It's 3rd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Using motion.
Switch back. That's all you.
The throw almost intercepted. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
Stover will attempt to put up the first points of the day. And it's on its way. A nice kick, and it's good. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 1. The offense just about ready to go as they take the field for their first possession. One of those matchups here today, John, a great running team against a defense that's had a lot of trouble stopping the run.
Their front 7 needs to get more aggressive. They need to get the jump on those offensive tackles and force them to get their inside foot back so they can take off in the middle.
Pass play here on 1st down. Pressure coming, and he's tackled behind the line by Reavers. Club under big pressure and goes down hard.
These guys are really playing well up front. The coaching staff does a real good job of getting these guys ready to play out there.
Following the sack, it's 2nd and long.
Let's go. Come on. Sideline to sideline.
Dropping back, gets the pass off. Burns, he has it. The receiver showing us soft hands on that reception.
The guy's been working really hard trying to improve. Looks like all that extra work is paying dividends.
3rd and maybe 1. Ball on their own 29. Looking to run it here. Runs through the tackle. Buller drags the ball carrier down behind the line. Loss of about 1. Unable to get anything going on this series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. But he made the right decision there.
Bowler gets set. Hand it off to the back. And there's a flag on the play.
Holding on the offense.
Penalties come down to discipline and maintaining it on the field. And the offense didn't show much discipline there.
It'll be 1st and long here after the penalty backs them up.
Let's go. Come on. Set. Bring the pain.
Pass play here on 1st down. Under pressure. He's rid of it. This pass is incomplete. He somehow got that pass off.
And that's a right decision in that case. Get rid of the ball and take the incomplete.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on their own 22.
Set. You got him. Snake up.
Pressure. Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. He put everything he had behind that throw.
That's one way to make sure your receiver doesn't drop the ball. You throw it so hard that he has to catch it in self-defense. You just put it right on him.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Drops back. Surveying the field with the throw. This one falls incomplete. Herndon just made a great defensive play.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Zastadil will come into this game to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch.
He did the right thing, concentrated and caught the ball.
At the 33-yard line.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 33. Clotter gets set. Closing in, gets rid of it, and it's complete. The 40. Nice execution on that play call.
That pass play was almost perfect. The only thing they didn't do was score.
Cross play to the left. Gain of about 1.
6 on the carry. 1-yard gain on the play. Second and 9. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Pressure coming, and he's tackled behind the line by Weaver. Nowhere to throw at that time.
Nowhere to run either. He's got to do a better job of reading the defense before the snap. Then get the ball out to your check down receiver before the rush can get to you.
They're looking now at 3rd and long after the sack. The Ravens line up in the quarter defense. Dropping back. Throws it right on time.
Watch it here. This is a great call on 3rd down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that 1st down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on the 20-yard line. 5th play of this drive. They'll pass on 1st down. Throwing. Nearly intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Cowboy. Cowboy. Set.
Breaks the tackle. Flag down.
Holding on the offense.
He grabbed his jersey on that one.
Yeah, that guy was caught out of position, and he needed to slow him down somehow.
So we'll have a 2nd and long after the penalty.
That all you got? Let's go. Come on. Set. That's all you.
With the throw, hits his receiver in stride. He throws a perfect strike.
That was one heck of a throw. You could see him setting for the pass, then boom, it was gone.
And we're ready to start the 2nd quarter. They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on the 24-yard line. And this is the 7th play of this drive. With the pass, and this pass is completed. They connect again, and the receiver catches his 3rd ball of the game. Jason Elam lines up to attempt a 29-yard field goal. The kick is up. Splits the uprights and good. Number 4 is just about ready to kick this one away. It's on its way. From the 2.
Both teams have played pretty well so far. It's still anyone's game.
49 on the return.
Here come the heat. Got the ball. They got nothing. Let's go. Come on. Buster's great.
Bowler gets set.
Poke out right.
He'll pass on first down. Under pressure, surveying the field. He's taken down in the backfield by Price. He read the blitz, just couldn't get rid of it in time.
When the defense brings extra guys in a rush, you have to make your reads more quickly. You probably have time to look at your first read, maybe even your second, but you got to get your hot receiver pretty quickly involved, or you're going to take shots like that.
Bowler sets up. Pressure with the pass. Thrown behind, but caught. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Using motion.
Buster's grill. Take him out. Drop back. Drop.
Going to the right. Walls came up from the corner to make the play.
He's one of those guys who's a sure tackler. He'll move up and play physically at the line, come on a blitz, and play the run just about as well as anyone on the defense.
Lewis lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
And 11. Ball on the 31-yard line.
Give it all you got, D. Come on.
Tossing it over the middle. And this pass is completed. That guy did a great job bringing the ball in.
That receiver has it all. He can run and catch with the best of them. The defense better make sure that they have him covered.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 38-yard line.
Closing in, gets the pass off, incomplete. That incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
86, the intended receiver on the play.
Zastadil is looking for a good punt here. O'Neal in to return. Here's the kick. He's waving for the fair catch.
Hey, no reason to take a chance and risk a fumble. Smart move there by the returner.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 14. Drops back. Pressure coming. Steps up into the pocket. And the quarterback gets dumped for the sack.
His receiver might have had a step to the outside. The rush got to him just before he could get rid of it.
Now in 2nd and long after the sack. Portis, the lone setback.
13. Ball on the 11-yard line.
Handed off to the back. Just won't go down. Runs through the tackle. Going to the right. Off and running. The 30. He shakes a defender. Tackle at the 44. John, he's hurt. We'll get an update from Melissa as soon as the extent of the injury is known. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 44. Throwing on 1st down. Going long to the left. Ooh, nearly picked off. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
Second and 10. Ball on the 44-yard line.
Bring the pain. Set. Cowboy. We'll see. Get in there,
Again with the carry. Into the open. They'll mark it at the 49-yard line. Carries it for 6 yards on that play.
On the play.
Come on, partner. Set.
3rd and 3. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Here come the heat.
They'll go with the run once again. And he was able to create a lot of space on that run, John.
He really ran well there. He gets some great blocks, and he has patience as he picks up the 1st down.
Buster's great. Bring that pain, baby. Hit the ball.
Portis was stuffed on that play, John.
They're just relentless when the offense decides to run the ball. They break down blocks very quickly, and they do a good job maintaining their gap assignments, limiting cutback opportunity.
It's 2nd down and a long way to go. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Second and 11. Ball on the 45-yard line.
Come on, Dion. Stay
The
out.
Broncos using motion. Dropping back. He brought it down and ran with it, John.
The quarterback felt some pressure coming from the outside, and he decided to pull it down and run with it.
Drops back. Under pressure. The throw. He hits his receiver. So a gain of about 1. So the punt team gets ready as we near halftime. McAllister is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. Fair catch. Past the goal line, no return here. They'll go from the I formation. To the air on 1st down. Gets the pass off. Jumps and makes the catch. Baltimore calls a timeout. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Getting closer to halftime in this tight battle, and they're looking to move downfield to set up a field goal attempt. The Ravens line up in the shotgun. With the pass, and it's intercepted into the open field. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book. They've got the whole field to use because there's still some time. Plus, they've got a few timeouts. A run or maybe a play pass would work well here.
Clock gets set. It's the toss to the left. The Broncos call a timeout. They have 2 remaining.
This is where you want to find a mismatch on defense and try and expose it for the score. Maybe they try a new formation to cause some confusion down there.
On the call, Denver will call a timeout here. They have one timeout left.
They might just clear some place for their back and swing it out to him and see if he can make something happen.
Gets the pass off. Picked off. It's intercepted. So that opportunity goes away.
I'll tell you, the one thing you can't do when you get into red zone is turn the ball over. You have to come away with some sort of points.
I think this first down play will be indicative of whether they're satisfied going into halftime with a tie or not. Lewis. And he stopped at the 8-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Only one man in the backfield. Just about a 3-yard gain there. Deep in their own territory.
Let's go, come on.
Taylor, the man in motion.
You got him.
At halftime, Baltimore 3, Denver 3. Let's take a look at our halftime stats. Stover is back and ready to put this one in the air. Should be a return here. From the 8-yard line.
It's still pretty early, but it's been an even game so far. We'll have to see who can take control on this drive.
They line up in the I formation.
At the 24-yard line. First and 10.
Portis still running. Carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Get up, lad. Ain't got nothing.
Going to the right. Boulware makes the tackle at the 30-yard line. Gain of a couple on that carry.
2 on the play.
Third and 4.
Let's go.
Ball on their own 30.
Catch the ball, man. Good work.
Portis, the deep man. The Broncos using motion.
30-yard line.
He's gotten to the quarterback 3 times now. The punter heads in again for the 3rd time today. Here's the kick. And he waves for the fair catch.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
They line up in the I formation. Throwing on first down. Gets the handoff on the delay. About 3 yards on the draw. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. 2nd and 7 coming up here. Drops back. Pressure, gets the pass off, and this pass is completed. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we're talking about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly.
Lewis lines up behind his fullback in the eye.
49-yard line.
And a fumble. The Broncos have it. The ball came free, and the defense was right there to scoop it up.
He just had the ball hanging out there. He's got to do a better job of protecting it.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 45. And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
The call on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So he takes advantage of the option to challenge the play, and it pays off.
If you don't use them, they go to waste.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him. Hand it off. Plows ahead. Gain of a couple on that carry.
With the carry, gain of 2 on the play.
It's 3rd down with 3 to go. Ball on the 42-yard line. Boulder gets set. Tackle at the 41. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Zastadil will try to have this one stop inside the 10. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for. Into the end zone, touchback. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Hand off to the tailback. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. 2nd and 5 coming up here.
Snake eyes. We got nothing.
Throws it. This one falls incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
The quarterback gets set with only 1 back behind him.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ain't got nothing. Get the ball.
Throwing. Almost got it. Very lucky that wasn't intercepted.
I'll tell you, he did almost everything right on that one. He was able to read the quarterback's eyes. He got himself in good position to make the interception. When it got to him, just bounced off his hand.
Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 46. Nowhere for him to go this time.
I guess he thought he could make something happen.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 46. Lewis, the lone setback. Bowler with a man in motion.
You got it.
Breaks free. The 40, the 30, the 20. And they finally make the tackle at the 13-yard line.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
They got nothing.
Hand off to the tailback. Lewis with a nice run and picks up the first down.
And it was well executed. They hit their blocks, and the back found the right hole to get down the field and pick up a first down.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
1-yard line.
Mad dog open.
Bowler sets up.
Take him out. Hut, hut. Get him up. Hut.
Hand it off to the back. About a 1-yard loss. They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Ravens.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Stover comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and he picks on the extra point. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a nice job of keeping those chains moving and avoiding costly penalties. Now they've got to see if they can keep this momentum that they have established going for the remainder of this game.
And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 22, back to return.
Good kick, should be returnable. From the 9. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
22 on the return.
1st and 10.
Sideline, D. Set. Hut, hut. Hut, hut.
He's taken down in the backfield by Lewis. Couldn't find any success in the middle.
Yeah, and he was looking for a place to cut back, but the defenders had all their gaps, and there was no place to cut at all.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Plummer sets up. He hands it off, fakes the handoff, and it's caught. He was on the receiving end of that bullet.
Soft hands like that are hard to find. This guy looks like he's a keeper.
Now it's 3rd and 9 coming up. Ball on their own 29.
Set. Hut, be out now. Be out. Hut.
Throws it off target. He gets it. He showed great concentration on that reception.
The receiver has that ability to make even the toughest receptions look simple.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. He signals for a fair catch. They get the ball back after a touchdown in their last possession, and let's see about a repeat performance on this drive. They line up in the I formation. Bowler gets set, running right. Missed tackle, hurdles through, gets it. move the sticks.
You know, the defense had him stopped short, but he did a heck of a job of busting through the tackle to get enough for the first down.
First and 10. Ball on their own 44.
Give it all you got.
Hand it off and running. Pickup of about 8. So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Ravens ahead of the Broncos 10-3. And we'll start the fourth quarter.
Second and inches. Ball on the 46-yard line.
Set. Let's go. Come on.
Here comes the blitz. Gets the pass off. The little lob doesn't find its intended target.
He floated it up there long enough. You would have thought someone might have gotten under it.
Under a yard to go.
Here come the heat.
Ball on the 46-yard line.
All right. Here come the heat. Set.
With the pass, and it's caught. He zipped that one right in there.
That's just a great job by the receiver. Not only was he able to make the catch in the rocket, but he was able to pick up some nice yardage too.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 37-yard line.
Lose it. Got all you got. Set.
Man in motion. He hands it off. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their blocks and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Bust his grill. Set.
Cross play to the right. Lewis has picked up now over 100 yards on the ground. Inside enemy territory.
Set.
Another run, running with purpose. That's a great day for a running back, let alone a quarterback. Over 100 yards on the ground.
Third and 2. Ball on the 19-yard line.
Set.
He'll get it again. Quite a run here in the second half.
Yep, and that might just be the defense showing signs of fatigue here in the fourth quarter.
It's first and 10.
Here come the heat.
Taylor, the lone back. Again with the run. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
Carry. 3-yard gain on the play.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 10-yard line.
Set.
Bowler with a man in motion. Hands it off again. Touchdown, Ravens. And he takes it in for the score.
I didn't think he was going to get one. The next thing you know, boom, he's in the end zone.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. That last drive, John, went for a touchdown with some excellent play call.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was the offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
Here's the kickoff team.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 22.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 12-yard line. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going. So they have 1st and 10 here. McCaffrey in motion.
Give it all you got.
A lot of space in front of him. The 40, the 50. He's finally brought down at the 42-yard line. Big yardage there, John. I can't figure out whether it was more the result of a great play call or bad defense.
That's for sure. He's got great speed. And plays like that show you just how dangerous he is when he can find an opening in the defense.
Looking to run it here. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry.
Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. Throws it. That's the adjustment. And he's brought down at the 28-yard line. Plum hit his target, and they have a 1st down.
This guy makes the tough catches look easy.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. Closing in, and he's tackled behind the line by Weaver. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. Following the sack, it's 2nd and long. Horton, the lone back. Pressure coming. Throws over to his right. He did a nice job pulling that one in.
This guy spends a lot of extra time at practice running routes. Looks like it's really starting to pay off.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 19-yard line. They come out in a dime package. Drops back. No chance to get it off as they closed on him very quickly.
The defensive coordinator teaches his guys to be very aggressive out there on defense. He has a lot of confidence in his cornerback, and he's willing to leave them out there in single coverage on an island. So they'll blitz on just about any down, looking for a big play.
Come on, get up.
2-minute warning coming up with the throw. They fail to get the first and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about 4th down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed 4th down conversions.
So the coach wants the referee to take another look at that last call.
The call on the field is questionable. They're going to review it, and this one might get reversed.
So as the referee looks at a few angles, we'll do the same. And now it all depends on what we can see because the referee is going to see the same thing. I think it's a catch.
That's a tough call. Depends on what angle you're looking at it from. I guess it'll be a judgment call by the official.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is overturned. No timeout will be charged to the defense.
So the coach looks a lot smarter after getting the play reversed in his team's favor.
Hey, if you can get a call like that changed, then it's worth the risk of losing a timeout.
Throwing on 1st down. Gets rid of it. Touchdown, Broncos. Great timing on that touchdown throw.
And that's one of those passes we see a lot when the quarterback releases it, the receiver's not even looking. but then he looks up and the ball's right there.
So they'll try to tack on the extra point. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Well, they began with great field position and took full advantage by getting a touchdown out of it.
As a defense, it's a tough situation when you come out and you realize the offense doesn't have to go very far. I'm sure the next drive they'll come out and want to stop them no matter where the drive starts.
Here's the kickoff
Denver
team.
is lined up for the kickoff. Number 29.
Short kickoff from the 15-yard line. They were very efficient on their last drive, relying on the running game as they move down the field. And let's see if they go back to the run here. They line up in the I formation. Bowler sets up. He comes in motion. Receives the handoff. Slips the tackle. Straight ahead for a gain of a couple. Two minutes to go. It's second down and 8 to go. Ball on their own 29.
Come on, partner. Get the ball.
Hand it off. Can't bring it over. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain.
I'm guessing this should be a run. The defense can't be lollygagging around, because if they are and they give up a first, this one's over.
Third and 3. Ball on the 33-yard line.
Bust his grill. Set.
Using motion.
Sideline to sideline.
The Broncos call a timeout. They have one left. Lewis has been clearly a big part in their offensive plan, now has over 125 yards rushing. This one is just about in the books. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 46. Only one man in the backfield. Tucks it away. 4, maybe 5 yards on that carry. Using split backs. He comes in motion. Gets the call. O'Neal is the guy who's there to bring him down at the 49-yard line. They need 5. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Ravens using motion.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Lewis. The Broncos call a timeout. That's their third and final timeout. Another third down conversion.
I'll tell you, this time they went to the ground, but it doesn't seem to matter what they're calling out there. When it gets to third down, it's about to be first down.
Second and 12. Ball on the 43-yard line.
Take him out. Either way. Hit the ball. Sideline to sideline.
Denver looking for pass with only 3 down linemen and 7 DBs on the field.
Get at him, D.
And the clock runs out. The final score is Baltimore 17, Denver 10.
Denver 10.
This is Al Michaels with John Madden saying goodbye for EA Sports.
Safely.